Hey you guys, I am at the park with the boys. Rakaria is asleep in the back. I thought she'd still be woke by the time we got to the park, because I was going to eat and then go play. So I'm back to eat and talk to you all. Y'all get to see my little fat and oil today. I went to my favorite place. That's what I got. I don't get the meat. Okay. Now when I go to the Japanese, I do. Then I got spring rolls, vegetable spring rolls. I think I'm pregnant with a girl again. Sorry for the noise. We at the park. If you hear a car, I got the window down because I am pregnant and I don't feel like dealing with all that heat. He gave me this. I love these. I just eat them. Let me say my grace. God is great. Let me take for this food. Father God, thank you for giving us the money for me to be able to eat this food and buy this food. And Father God, I ask you to forgive me for all my sins. If there's any sins that I have done or the ones I don't know I have done, I ask you to forgive me, Father God, as well. And Father God, I just pray for nutrition and digestion. In Yahshua's name I pray, amen. Don't get confused. Yahshua still means Jesus, okay? I just like to say the original name because that's what my husband does. So, I'm pregnant. I can tell what I'm carrying. If it's a boy, I'll be shocked. Got soy sauce on deck. I can tell when I'm pregnant carrying because I want sweet and salty. With my boys, I want a barbecue. I'm gonna excuse me, I'm hungry. I want a barbecue. What else I want? I want a barbecue. I wanted stuff like that. Like salty and savory. With Karia. Sorry, y'all. Let me make sure y'all heard me. But with Rakaria, salt. But with Rakaria, I want to looking at my son. With some little girl at the swing. My husband looked right at me because he know I'd be watching. I could be doing whatever. And I look. Y'all hear them people in the background leaving? We are moving. We're supposed to be hearing the good news tomorrow, so we can start looking for our new place. I'm going to tell y'all that. I don't like to put that out in the air, but, you know, the person we having help us already. Cardo! Make sure my husband watching because a little girl. Because my son will hit. And I don't like that. Because he has brothers. So, you know. And my kids are not in daycare. I rolled up the window because I started seeing bugs. But my kids went to daycare. The first two went to daycare. And they had a bad experience. Well, the eldest boy. I'm going to say eldest because he's, you know, firstborn of all of them. And, he had a bad experience. The teacher whipped him with a ruler. And I told this chick, my husband ain't watching Risen. He's just watching him. Like, I don't get it. See, when I'm out there with them, I looked at this one, I looked at that one, I looked at all of them. Bae! Sorry, y'all. My kid ain't going to... Okay, I see him. So, anyway, I'm putting on my soy sauce. I would have asked for the red sauce, but I'm not really feeling the red sauce right now. What is this, a mukbang? I don't know. Eating talk to me. That's what it's going to be. I was trying to go live, but my live, the connection out here is sucky. But basically, like, our apartment is just full of looking like we're moving. And that's basically what we're doing. We did a month-to-month lease. Sometimes he be screaming and he happy. But we did a month-to-month lease. last month. So that's what we're on. And soon, hopefully we'll be hearing that, you know, like I hear a lot of people say it take like 2 months, you know, to get you a new house or whatever, or get a house. I'm trying to get that off the floor so I won't be trash on the floor. I remember to get it. But a lot of people say it's not, it depends on if you already have your house, like what you want. But yeah, I'm hungry. My husband don't pay attention. He be brizzing going across the motherfucking field. He gone. I watch my kids. I'm recording with y'all and I see them my babies. I don't play that. He know I don't. That's why daycare would never been an option. I was in school, so that was the reason why the older two were going. And then I found out I was pregnant. And I had the school drop me because I missed that day. And my grades weren't bad. It was attendance because we had children. See, family likes to be like, go do this with your life. Go do that with your life. But then you don't have no help. You don't have nobody. Now, my other sister, she did help when she was off work or whatever for that year. But I got pregnant with Rishan, the second oldest. And I got real sick and my uvula stretched down to my tongue. See, people think they believe that you got to work all the way to the death. I'm a woman. It's not in God's plan for me to work. His plan is for me to take care of the children that we bear. And people don't understand that. They believe that you have to work just because y'all have a whole bunch of children. The woman has to work. The man has to work. That's not even the case. It don't even have to be like that. Like, I had an older lady talk to me, and she was like, do both of y'all work? I said, no, I was blessed to where I didn't have to work. And she was like, a lot of people work. A lot of other women work. And I was telling her, like, some women don't have to work. And they work just because they don't really want to be at home all day with their children. Yeah, it's a lot of women like that. You'd be surprised. They rather work than be at home with their kids. I'm making sure the kids got good food. Not getting molested. Because I taught my kids early what bad touch was. And I told them, if somebody touch your private area, you tell. Somebody do anything, like whoop you, you tell. Somebody cuss at you, you tell. And that's what got me. That's why I don't even want to fuck with daycare. Ever. Because my son was one, talk clear as day like us, very smart. The kids, I'm not even being funny, but in his kindergarten class, the kids talk like they were little babies just learning how to talk. And my son been talking for so long, he started talking and saying words at like 9 months old. Started walking at 10 months old. So I mean, he did a lot of things early, and I wasn't pregnant yet, if you're wondering. I didn't have Rishan, the second oldest, until my baby was like 2. I got pregnant with him March, and I had him that October, February or March, one of them. And my baby was 18 months old when I got pregnant. When I delivered, he was 2. So he was already developed anyway, period. It had nothing to do with him getting out the way for another baby, anything. By the time we got pregnant, we was moving back in on our own. When we didn't really have to stay with family, we just did it because we thought it was going to save money, but it didn't even help. It just made a disaster. But anyway, that's the past, and we moved on to better and blessings. And God is good. But let me tell you, he was so smart, and I went in there because I'm pregnant with the third son. Don't even know it's a boy yet, but I'm pregnant. I'm missing school. I'm going in there because my husband was like, when they came and picked me up from school, he was like, I asked RJ how his day was. And he said, oh, well, my teacher been spanking me. Or she hit me with a learning stick. Listen, he's one. He said learning stick. I said, what is the learning stick? And he told me, like, it has numbers on it. That's what he said. And I was like, talking about a ruler? He was like, yeah. He was like, she pulled my pants down and she hit me. I said, she did what? Listen, my baby is so smart. She said he was so smart before his birthday, like 2 months before his birthday, he's going to get moved over into 2-year-old classes with the 3-year-olds. She said because what he knows in this class, none of these 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds know at all. So I'm like, bitch, you know he's smart. What made you think anywhere? And see, this is what I think happened to a lot of people that care about their children. People will abuse them and hurt them. And I don't think that's fair. Because my baby was traumatized. I had to call a few years ago. I called, was it CPS or not CPS? I called someone. I can't remember. But she called. She said, oh, you can report neglect or abuse at a daycare or anything at any time. It don't matter if it was a year ago. You can report it. So he was about 4, I think, when I called and reported. So it's 2 years ago. My baby's still traumatized. I said, you going to school? Because, you know, babies, they call daycare school. And he's like, no, I don't want to go to school. I don't never want to go to school. And he's thinking about daycare. He said, because her name was Rita. And he said, Miss Rita spanked me. She hurt me, whatever. So, because I thought it was kind of ironic that my baby had on, like, you know how, like, some parents put, like, little shorts on their kids, on their boys, instead of sometimes not regular underwear. And that was wash day, so he had to have those on. I was in school. My husband was working. So, think about it. And they had the time to, because by the time we got up there, when I was like, I got to go to school. I can't miss school. And he can't miss daycare. I had to get him ready. So, she takes his pants off and was talking about he needed shorts on, some bullshit. That was a red flag. And I could tell, like, my baby would act like he didn't like being there. He did not like being there. He would cry every time we leave him. And then one day, this is what got me too. One day, we're going to go get something to eat. And it's just him and Sean, because, you know, I'm pregnant. And so he hit Sean in the chest and was like, you motherfucker. And I said, because I know I cuss, but I never put my hands on my children and, you know, cuss. You get what I'm saying? And the way he did it was like somebody hit him. And so I said, I know that y'all let those children be around other kids. And I said, I seen how you reacted with the children. You should never work in an environment if you can't handle children. Just period, point blank. You should never do that. You know you got stress problems. Don't take it out on these parents that's trying to go make money. Make 50, 60, 70,000 a year. Or 100,000 a year. And if they quit their job, they fuck. Because they got to pay for this $1,500 a month electric bill. I mean, not electric bill, mortgage. So they try to do whatever and not to believe that their child is getting beat on. But anyway, that was a nightmare for me. I went in there, if you know my side, because I did upload a video and I deleted it because I feel like I got my message across. And just to clear that up, I got my message across. It is what it is. And I deleted that video because I feel like it was like almost 5 years old. Stop talking about it. The fuck over it. Anyway, So I went in there. I remember talking to the lady. She was like, no, I ain't do nothing. My baby was like this. And you know, when a kid is scared, it won't say anything. He sit there and shut his mouth, put his head down. I said, hell no. Nah. I said, baby, you know what it is. You know I got you. What's up? You know what it is. And if she doing something to you, I got it. Tell me. We walked out the daycare. Something told me, do not leave your kids in there or they will die. Took everything in me to be like, fuck school. My kids are important to me. See, when they get older, I'll tell them that story. And I'll explain to them how I gained this weight also. I explain to my 8-year-old, he knows, and sometimes he be like, I want pizza, but mama, you gonna get sick, so we can't get it. I'll be like, boy, shut up. But now I take my pills. Let me see if I even got my pills in here. They're at the house. If I make another video soon. No, I got them. Yay. Get these if you had your gallbladder removed, honey. You need these. I be feeling so gassy as fuck after I eat. Like very bloated. And then when I take 2 of these, because you see what they help you with. I can't remember how much I pay for them because price doesn't really matter to me anymore about things. I just pull the card out and swipe it. Now I'm just playing. I don't really know how much it cost. I think it was like 30. I'm going to say 30 something dollars, you guys. From Vitamin Shop. I'm going to take me one in a minute. Then I got me an orange soda, and I had my husband give me another one. Another can. Ricaria's supposed to be eating with me. She's asleep. But my kids know. They know what's wrong with me. Okay, I see both my kids. This is my husband looking like my son. The other 2 are with my sister. I think I said that already. She had the 3 oldest brothers. But Rion, the one came out chunky as heck. And the doctor was scared, so I had to get an epidural. Because he thought I wasn't going to be able to push him out. And boy was 8 pounds and... Was he the smallest? Well, he was 8 pounds and I can't remember. 1 ounce. Ricari was bigger than both of them. Risen and Rion. She was 8 pounds and 5 ounces. Yeah, 5.2 ounces or something like that. I'm gonna tell y'all this too. This might be a 20-30 minute video, but my doctor don't want me, because I haven't uploaded in a long time, so I'm gonna give y'all a little lifty video. My doctor she doesn't want me to gain that much weight, but she was so sweet. She made sure I got all of these. She gave me some samples too. And she made sure I have all these pills, because someone asked me. They're called Fusion Plus. This is exactly how they look. And you have to ask your doctor. And if you can't swallow pills like me, I'm going to show you what they look like. They capsule, so you can take them apart. It's a powder in the inside. And the powder tastes healthy as heck. You can tell it's vitamins. So, that's what they look like. And I'll make sure I got to take one actually in a minute. So, but I've been very fatigued. Let me take it down. I'm gonna show y'all what I do. Because she don't really want me to gain no weight, but I'm like, how I gain weight period when I'm pregnant. Ooh, look at my elbow. Disgusting. My mom used to have these. I don't know what it is. And I use cocoa butter. I guess I didn't rub it on there good enough. So, take the capsule apart. I'm looking out for my kids. He got me another one. But, 'cause he be into stuff. Like, he be in the Word and he be reading. So he kind of get a little distracted. I had to blow that horn again. He had to go run. I need to check and see if she woke. Oh, she didn't eat some. I like to feed her. I feed her with me now. She do eat some of her baby food stuff, but not like she used to. No, she's just asleep. I use near under my arms now. I feel so amazing. Here come one of my kids, Lord. I just had to keep blowing that horn down. Let me see. Yeah, I took that vitamin. Before that, I had no MF and energy. I kept falling asleep, like, immediately after I wake up. And that was a red flag. And I've dealt with that for like 2 weeks. Imagine doing that and your husband have to work 12 hours. I pray that we move by my second trimester. I'm 9 weeks pregnant. So I pray that we move. This might be a 30, 40 minute video. I don't know. But I want you guys to know I'm here. And I'm alive. I don't know what I'm going to do with my nephew. There you go. I'm here and I'm alive. And I'm doing good. Only thing is I feel nauseous, yeah. I threw up one time. I did that with Ricaria. One time. And then after that, I became, like, I started throwing up until like 12 weeks. But I'm already 9 weeks pregnant. But by, I don't know if I told you in that video, but by her going down there and touching me, because she was an older type of doctor. And, she told me I was like 7 weeks. Exact. Just by touching me. So. But anyway. Y'all. I'm doing good. There's people out here, so, yeah. The baby is due in November. So I'll probably be back with another video and like, because my ultrasound is on April 10th. So I'll be there. And, yeah. I'll let y'all know how it goes. If there's more than one in there. Because my husband's mom is a twin. And twins running my family. So I'll let you know if there's more than one in there. And yeah. Let's see how this go. Hopefully I'm not vegetarian or something this whole pregnancy. Because I can't do it. What can I think about? I think I told you too. Those contractions I was having was normal because I'm breastfeeding still. And she told me good job for breastfeeding still. Even though it's painful. So she can get, you know, the last bit of what she needs. I need to go get me some waters today. Because I ain't got nothing. I'm talking about underarm down for y'all be talking about me. I need to go near them tonight when I get back to the house. I heard my kids right there. I watch my babies. I'm not that parent that be like, do 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 do. Nothing. Nothing. No, I watch every single one of them. So, people like, how can you handle your children? I do have children that are very disobedient, but it comes with the territory of having boys, for one, and number two, because I can't really say they're spoiled, because I had children back to back. Well, we didn't have back to back. I had my first two are 2 years apart. And my second two are the only ones that's a year apart. Except for him and Sean. Sean and Rion are a year apart. But how do you count that? I don't even know how to count that. Because Sean wouldn't be the back-to-back child. It'd have been Rion and Rizzo. They're just a year apart. And Ricaria then coming to Risen was 3 years old. I can't even think about anything else. But yeah, I bought this little sweat thing to go on your stomach. I'm gonna show you guys, but I can't even fit it. So if you buy anything foreign, make sure you go up 2 sizes, because my size is 1X, so I thought I was going up 2 sizes when I picked 3X. I should have picked 4, but it is what it is. I would order another one just to have it for, you know, when I had a baby, I have it immediately. I think I told you guys who my doctor said that pull out don't always work all the time. She said because depends on how wet the tip is, the baby will be sitting there. So when y'all dudes think that you pulled out, she shouldn't be pregnant, you're wrong. Because if you was all hard up waiting to get up in there, she definitely gonna get pregnant no matter if you pull out. Because them sperms, them babies sitting right there at the tip still. I heard my doctor say, what I was doing for 11 months, and I was like, he pulled out. And she said, yeah, that doesn't work. And she was telling me like the options for vasectomies and stuff, and asked him, is that something y'all want to talk about? We already have. We said no. I don't get why people be so. I did check that I didn't want to be pregnant, though. But I'm not going to go get my tubes tied and then I'll be bigger than what I am. And my husband not going to get his thing snipped, his balls snipped, and then he have more complications or have some type of complications. We're not doing that. We'll wear condoms or make sure we only do it at the end of the month when my period about to come on, because he effed up. Because I remember the 11th we did it on back to back to back to back. And then, because like they said, I would have got pregnant on the 11th. And I knew that before I even went to my appointment. I told my husband, I said, you remember on the 11th when we did it, and you pulled out, but it was He was like, yeah. So, not miscarrying, so don't worry. But I am having another. Everybody's saying congratulations, they happy. Talking about because baby girl need a sister. Listen, my son confessed that we was gonna have a baby. After we have her. He said, well, it was when I was first pregnant. He didn't even know it was a girl, but he said, well, we kept confessing it was a girl, but he said, after you have Ricaria, you're gonna be pregnant again. And I said, no, son, no. And look, he was right. So I got a September baby, October baby, December, January, April. So then I have a November baby, and that'll be 6 months out of the whole year. My husband said something when we was on our third child. He said, what if we have a baby for every month? What? He spoke it into existence. I gotta be careful what you say. Because we come from a large family. Like his mama's parents had 13. And my grandma on my daddy's side had, I think, 15 or 16. She dead now. She died last year. I came too late to go see her. She wasn't sick or anything. She just, died from stress. She's like 89. My grandma was still working and everything. She was already retired, but she wanted more money. Just have extra. Cause she told me that retirement check ain't nothing. So, what's she saying? Oh yeah. And then my mom's mom only had 4 kids. 1 son and 3 girls. My mom had 6 kids. My dad only had 2. 2 girls. I got a big sister. But I don't fuck with her. I don't know like her at all. My brother knew her. But my daddy's family was like, she came around and told me, I can't be around my daddy like that because I work. I'm a social worker. And I was like, that's weird because my sister won too. And my brother was in jail before. I should tell him to give me a big bottle of water. Because when I was pregnant before, oh Jesus, y'all, that's so embarrassing. When I was pregnant before, my head would hurt when I drank sodas and stuff. And that's what I'm getting right now. But I'm thirsty. But, yeah, what else I was going to tell you? But, yeah, I was supposed to go see my dad, but I was pregnant. I didn't want to go in the jail and see him and all that. I ain't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nobody to ask me for money or anything. Especially you ain't been in my life. You got out of my life when I was like 2. Because you damn near, you was about to kill my mom when I was a baby. He almost killed my mom. Sliced her throat. And that's the grace of God that she's living. Because she said she didn't even know she got cut. She went looking for my brother. And that's what happened. And I can say whatever I want. I'm grown. If you're watching me, you my family. I don't give a fuck. Mind your business. Or, not really mind your business because I'm putting it out there, but keep your comments to your damn self. I don't give a fuck. Keep it real. But, I'm almost done. So my video about to be up in a little bit. But, yeah, I'm doing good. And as soon as I drop this baby, I will not be breastfeeding again, if you're wondering. Cutting that off. Deuces. It was very hard. I could be small right now. If I didn't choose to breastfeed. Because she's very stubborn. She won't drink formula. A lot of people are like, put her on formula. I'm like, you just don't know breastfed babies. And I know how I am too. Once I like something, and I'll stick to it. There's like certain healthy food I ate. I liked it. I stuck to it. Burning mad fat. I didn't even used to check the scale. Matter of fact, what scale did I have at first? Never had a scale at first. I started coming on YouTube, doing motherfucking research, listening to these other people. What works for them didn't work for me. This is what I needed with my healthy eating. These bad boys. That's what I needed. I had me a nice ass. Sorry for cussing y'all. I had me a nice fish sandwich, because the people that believe in cussing is cursing. I'm gonna say I'm sorry. But if I would have had that when I was losing weight before, I would be small right now. I knew I had more napkins. Because if you look it up, some healthy things they don't even want you to fuck with after you have your gallbladder removed. You're supposed to be basically on a liquid diet. But I didn't know that. My doctor didn't tell me that. But they showed my mama what my insides looked like. And it was black rocks. And my gallbladder was gone. It was smashed up and it was all black. With a lot of stones in it. Like literally stones. Not meat stones. Rocks that's outside, like literally. So you want to live right, you want to eat right, you better eat them healthy fats and pack up. I love talking about my gallbladder removal. Never would use that as an excuse of not being able to lose weight, but it's actually truth and facts. Some people can't lose weight. It might take me 2 or 3 years to even get the weight off. And I have to understand that. I'm not too stressed about it. And these are vegetarian too. Let me show you what they look like. Tastes just like healthy. Like herbal. What my son doing? What you doing? Having digestion problems. You need that in your life. I'm not an expert. I know it helped me. I can tell you what the things I ate that I lost weight. Excuse me. I made sure, like, certain things that wasn't like meats or bread, like crackers and stuff like that. When I had a salad, I made sure I had the right amount. So if the back of it said 5 crackers, I had 5 crackers. If the back of the chip thing said 10 chips, I had 10 chips. If the back of, let's see what else. Like anything like that, that's like high in sodium, I made sure I had, I think I felt my baby a little bit. Are you up? So I had things like that, and I would make sure that I ate in moderation with those things. But after a while, I cut out chips with my sandwiches. I cut that out. I would cut down, so you get 10 chips, I would cut it down to like 5 chips. And what I would do would have celery on the side, or I would have carrots. I would have soups, the ones in the can, yep. And I have a bowl. And I'll make sure I get the ones high in protein, low in fat. And then I used to drink fat-free skim milk. What else? It a little girl all in her bum bum. I used to eat, I used to drink almost a gallon of water a day. I did not, I didn't start getting on that smoothie bull crap. I don't think there's nothing wrong with drinking a smoothie, but it depends on how it digests in your body. Let me see what else. What else I did? Fish, turkey, lunch meat, also turkey lunch meat. I cut out pork and I cut out beef. I should have kept beef in because that's what ox bile is. It is beef. Let me see what else. What else I did? I worked out early in the morning because I had that advantage because my husband was working. See, I can go back to when we basically didn't almost have anything. My husband used to work in Finish Line for a little bit. He was working like once a week, and that was helping us get like our electric bill paid. Then he worked for Captain D's. That's how I was able to, pay our bills. But that went to rent, and then the Finish Line went to electric bill. It was times that we had to have our phones, cut off because we had to have our electric more than our $50 phone bill. You know what I'm saying? So, we've been through it. So, don't never come at me sideways when you see us doing real good. Don't never ever say, don't forget where you came from, because I'm a very humble person. I've always been humbled and never ever looked down on anyone that was less fortunate. I always thought of others as equal, even though it's okay to be like, well, it's not okay to be like going up in their face and be like da 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 this and da 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 that. You know what I'm saying? And you should never say I deserve this. You should be more, unapologetic about it. And it's fine to be like, hey, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. If that's your dream, you can go get it. Like, our dream is to have a nice, beautiful house for our children. We already got the car. We're gonna have to get another car now, but we already have the car. And just understand that when God do things for others, and it's because they put the work in. And sometimes the devil will give people stuff too, but it's really because they really put that work in, so he lets them have it. Because that's how we've been doing, is just working since we've been over here, working to give our children a better life. And when we buy our house, it's not going to be like, oh, I stay here for 5 years, get some, what it's called, adequate, whatever. I can't think of what it's called, but it's where you get some like money like added onto your house, and you're able to sell it for more of what it costs or whatever. So I'm just ready to be out of apartments completely, giving y'all my money when that money could be. I'm not even gonna say how much we pay on rent. I ain't gonna tell you that, but I wish that money was going on a house. Let me say what else. I wish a lot of black people, or people in general, just wake up and understand that Easter is not Resurrection Day. The only day I can say that might be questionable, I've noticed, is that Christmas is the only day that's never changed. The date has never changed. The 25th. No matter what day it land on, it's always the 25th. Easter has been in March. April. I'm trying to think, was it in February too? 1 year? It's on April Fools this year. April Fools. Y'all better understand and look up what Easter actually means before you be thinking you praising it for God and you actually doing it for the devil. But I mean, because we have internet now, we have so many platforms where we can look up stuff and don't have to be retarded. And just because other people are doing it, we feel like we got to do it. Like, I had one of my family members say, because this is the way of life and we need to get caught up with life. Are you serious? Get caught up with life? What life? When God put us on this earth, he did not say become of this world. He said you are not of this world, but you live in it, but you're not of it. Okay? So there's a difference. I say, you go to church, like my mama taught me. Whatever the pastor preach, write it down. Go home and read it. Look at me sounding Jamaican. Go home and read it. Okay? Go home and read it. Don't go off of what pastor said. Because sometimes pastor lie. I heard, what was his name? Creflo Dollar? He said that we not supposed to follow. I think it's 610. I might be wrong. 620 commandments. He said you're not even supposed to be following the 10 commandments. So if we're not supposed to be following it, how come it's illegal to kill people? Well, that's one of the commandments. Please tell me. This video about to be an hour long, y'all. But let me go ahead and get off this thing. I'm surprised I was on here this long. I love you guys. Comment. I should have said that in the beginning. Comment and follow me on Instagram at everythingblessed26 and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna tell you how many subscribers I got. I got 500, y'all. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway if I hit 1,000.